let the room at least be somewhat occupied, nigga. Hey, we got five. We got five.
I got one.
Fuck with your boy, Triple D nigga with a cup full of oil. Roll leaf smelling like abundance and more. Me and this nigga on the beat like a blunt. Take a puff for the joy, got a chick at the door. Tell I be to whoever hit that before. Laying in it till I get a spick at the pour. Nigga try to push, rip to the boy. Push nigga what I got a bat, now we're out of all you hear is rat tat tat. Uncle's done, we ain't gon' box. In a lack with my honey in the back. With a honey that's attracted to her, I let her watch. No diddy. Heaven, oh heaven, it's two girls with melanin. So good it's devilish. I can't believe this shit. I am incredulous. Deo, Deo, Deo. I am the revenant. Back and I'm better, bitch.
What's up, everybody? What's going on?
What's happening, people?
How you feeling today, Bang?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Got some good rest.
All right, who's in there here? Cause y'all hop in the chat. Let me know who's here. Let me greet you. Please hit the like button as you enter. I do have another celebration to start. We're gonna get straight to it. Got another celebration, bro. We got something else to be happy about. What's up, Sonya Bali? Welcome back. We got another win though. Did you hear about this, Sean? And another win. And another win for light-skinned niggas everywhere.
Who is that?
Taylor Rooks.
He looked like Miguel.
We up again, bro. Hey, yellow niggas is winning right now. We got Taylor Rooks and Megan the Stallion.
Oh, good.
What y'all got?
Everyone else?
Nah, no lie.
Yellow niggas trying to come back.
Hey,
this
man,
ain't the 90s no more.
Bro, we ain't been in since the 80s.
Yeah. I'll be sure days and shit.
Now, Genuine gave us a little run.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know what he does, Sonya Bali. I don't really even know who he is, but the pictures were nice. Seemed like a pretty chill wedding.
They do seem happy, unlike Meg the Stallion. I don't think she's gonna be happy for too long.
I think she's good right now. But do you know? Are you familiar with Taylor Rooks and her game? That's because you don't pay attention to sports. She's a sportscaster. She does a lot of interviews with athletes, both in the pretty much in any sport, honestly.
Yeah, I have seen it. She just looked different right there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but I don't know what he does, Sonya Bali. I know we're not going in on Meg. I believe in her relationship with Klay Thompson. I think they're a good fit for each other. He is of a different opinion. That's all.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be for a short time.
All right, but welcome everybody to episode 2 of Same Difference. Again, this is just a place where we can have a conversation, talk about what's going on, pretty much in reality TV, pop culture, stuff that we find relevant or entertaining. If there's something that's really popping on social media, we try to address it. So as usual, since this is the show that we said that we would cover, and we're not doing specific videos for it, we will start with a brief conversation on Love Island USA Beyond the Villa. Again, complete fucking snore fest. I'm a part of me actually hopes that at some point Peacock just says, you know what, we tried. Just fuck it. Because then I could be freed of watching. Like the only reason I'm still watching these episodes because I said I would review it. So even though I'm not technically reviewing it, I'm at least talking about it in this format. So that's my gift to y'all because it's a struggle to watch. How did you feel about it? What was it, episode 3?
Yeah. You gotta look deep into it to get content from it. But it's I'm just having trouble with Kayla. I could really get behind most of the other things if I really try, but Kayla is really working it, man. Every time she's on screen.
And the problem with that is that Kayla is, for some reason, like I said, she's the focal point of the series. You know what I'm saying? It's like she's the only one that has any kind of semi-legitimate drama going on. I don't really find her drama to be legitimate either. But
Nah.
she's the only one with any kind of even semi-legitimate drama going on. So they're pretty much just following her around for the most part, and it's not fun to watch.
No, it's not. No, it's not at all.
And then
Not
like
for me at least.
I thought that that Aaron was gonna go for it. You didn't.
I
And,
did.
and we
I
see
was
that
hoping he wouldn't. But and that's why I feel like somebody told him. Like, if you want to stay on the show, we're gonna need you to start talking to Kayla again.
Bro, I mean, honestly, that was some of the most that was the most entertaining part of the episode to me.
Really?
Just seeing them fall back into their toxic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at these little precious idiots. They're gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, just watching that was the only part of the show that was any kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did like there was a human interest part with Leah and dealing with the bump on her arm, and getting that checked out. Just from a human perspective, you're invested, you care, you want her to be well, and a lot of us can relate. A lot of us have had health scares. Things come up, and it puts everything in perspective. It makes you really
look at things different.
Yeah. So we can definitely take some humanity from that, and that was I'm not gonna say it was good television, but it's just something that a lot of people can relate to.
Yeah,
it kind of humanizes them a little bit more, even though we don't really have an issue with that with Love Island people. They when we meet them on a very human level. They're coming in as regular people for the most part that we don't know. They're going into this experiment. We watch them date and potentially fall in love with each other and everything. So it's typically not too much of a separation as far as relatability when it comes to the Islanders. I think that's what makes the show so attractive to people, was because you typically find somebody that you connect with, that you relate to in some way, and you kind of live vicariously through that character as the show goes on. And a lot of the conversation is driven by that. So we don't already have that issue with that. But really, what I was saying to Sean, we had a brief conversation earlier in the week. This show just highlights to me the fact that Love Island people are really just for Love Island. Like I can see you on another show, perhaps like on Perfect Match. Some people I can see on Perfect Match. Obviously Love Island Games, but as far as like following their individual lives for reality television, I don't see it for Love Island people.
Not the same.
It's just whoever you're a fan of. If you follow them on social media and they do their their interactive stuff on their social media, I feel like that's the groove for Love Island people. I just don't care to watch them on TV anymore, bro. Like once like season 6 is over for me, I don't. Love to all of them, but I don't.
Like I said, I'm still entertained by seeing Leah and Miguel. I don't know why. I really like that couple, and so the closer they get, the happier I get. So I like watching them.
All right, I can appreciate that. All right, let's see what we got going on. Aaron and Kayla come. All right, hold on. Let me back up. So Amy says, "Yeah, I haven't been watching, and actually, I've only watched y'all's review." If you only watching us talking about this, and you don't know shit about the show, so let's give her a little bit of context. What happened in that episode, bro?
Okay. So I mean, the main part of the episode is that Liv is going to be having a housewarming party, and or actually, it starts off with them still arguing, trying to become friends again. Taylor.
And they were still with
Janae sitting there, and I mean, I do have my issue with Janae, but she is funny. She is funny sometimes. When she was sitting there eating them snacks while they was arguing, did you see that?
Yes, I saw it.
Oh, it wasn't entertaining to you.
I mean, she knows the cameras are there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like but I mean, that's the stuff that Janae does. I don't know. Yeah. To me, Janae is just Janae. Like it I don't know. She's entertaining being herself. It's just stupid shit, but it's funny sometimes.
A lot of people feel that way.
Yeah, but I mean, it was actually the third episode was better than the first two for me.
I hear you, Amy. Yeah, but the third episode was okay. So the party itself wasn't really okay. So like earlier in the episode, are we gonna really do this? Earlier in the episode, they're out with what was it, Kaylor and her friend and what's that dude name? Kendall
Yeah.
was lived there.
It was Kaylor, Kaylee, Kendall, and then his two friends. I know one
Yeah,
of them
yeah,
named
yeah. Them
Warren.
two, those two that manage
Yeah,
influencers apparently, and
yeah,
then so the dude that Kaylor had been messing with, I guess.
yeah. Caleb.
Bro, I don't care, bro. Like, all right, but nothing really happened in
I
the
mean,
episode.
no, in that scene, what got me was the fact that Kaylor was talking about how she was upset about him not responding to a text and I don't know, just the Kayla drama. Like even Caleb was sitting there looking at her like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I didn't know you was mad or none of that. Same thing Kendall was saying. Like I think Kaylor doesn't even know when she's gonna be mad and when she's not gonna be mad. Just random things hurt her feelings, I guess.
Nothing happened in that episode. They had a party at Liz's house. Kendall invited a dude that Kayla didn't want him to invite. He uninvited him. The dude didn't show up. Kayla showed up. They had a brief conversation about why he invited the dude in the first place.
It was funny when Kendall was like, hey, it's cool, he's not coming. He literally said he's on a date with another girl. Like that was funny.
And then Kayla and Aaron started their little dance, and at some point in this season, they're gonna hook up again. Candake, is it Candake 8? Did we watch Love Island USA season 3? I did watch Love Island USA season 3. I don't remember off the top of my head, just based on the number, which season that was or who was prominent in that season. So you'd have to give me a name if there's something specific to that season that you want to address. But that was so long ago.
Didn't see it.
Yeah, Sean didn't watch until the Keenan and KK season. Yeah, I mean, decent is a word, Sonya Bali. You can definitely use decent.
It was better than the first two.
I mean, but Aaron and Kayla conversation about LA lifestyle and life after Villa was very good. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was pretty good conversation. They kind of both realized that this isn't the life that they really want. You know, they prefer to be on the countryside. Okay, Amy says, "Are we invested?" I mean, we can understand it, but do we care as far as being on TV? That's the point. That's kind of the whole point.
It is a bit unnecessary.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get all of these beyond the Villa comments. I'm gonna address them all. We're gonna move on to something else. Kenny could do his old job, study and social media work at the same time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was. I don't know. I don't think he's much of a social media influencer. I don't think he really wants to be. You know,
and that's fine. Like it's just like, bro. Like we both worked jobs where other people were obviously way more into it than we were. And he just might be one of those people, like he said, he was enjoying that the effort that it takes to climb the corporate ladder.
The corporate ladder, yeah.
When I sit in meetings, everywhere I've been, without fail, when I sit in meetings, I could not possibly give less of a shit.
Yeah, I've never been in a meeting that I cared about what they were talking about.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care. So when you have something that that excites you, that pushes you, that makes you want to do better, that's great. So if Kenny found his groove in that and he wants to do that, then I think he should. And he can still take advantage of whatever platform social media gives him, but that doesn't mean he has to, make that his life if that doesn't bring him fulfillment.
Yeah, I think he's just mostly doing it because of Janae.
Hey, find a way to do it in LA or Vegas if y'all gonna be together.
Yeah.
All right, so Water Baby Kendra says, I also love Leah and Miguel, but I also love Rob. He's funny and cool, and you can... What's that? If you really analyze him, I got you.
Oh, yeah.
If you really analyze
I have no problem with Rob.
Yeah, I did. I had a problem with Rob. I mean, I like Rob. Like, let me just say this. I don't dislike Rob, like, as a person, but I thought he was a male Karen on that season.
Yeah,
he was absolutely a male Karen. Like, he would do some shit and then he's emotional. You know what I'm saying? So he can't be accountable to the shit he just did because now he's emotional and now you got to cater to his fucking feelings. You know?
That which is exactly what Leah was trying to tell him, just in the wrong way.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Trisha, is it Tricia?
Trish, something like that.
Yeah.
From California.
I hate mispronouncing people's names. That's why I'm always really cautious. But
Yeah.
hey, from Canada. Nigga, you say California?
Oh, I did say California. That's Canada.
Hey, those are the herbs talking, y'all. Don't. He knows the Canadian flag from the California flag, I think. Sonia Bali, we were right about Kendall being fame hungry. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work, man.
It's so annoying to watch him do that social media stuff. Like it just all seems like an act. He just so overly bubbly.
Oh, so Cache, is she from season 3? That was the Cache Cinco season? That was season 3? That was the Vegas roof season, right? Or was that no, or was that Johnny and them? I don't remember which season they were on the roof in Vegas. But Cache's supposed to be on this. I mean, that would be somewhat interesting. I mean, I don't know what her involvement would be. That would be kind of random. I don't think she has any connection to these people. Candace, is that who you meant to say instead of Cache? Because I don't remember a Candace at all. All right, I don't get the Janae English.
Is that the pronunciation of her name? Or
what's that?
I didn't get Janae.
Is that a reference to how Janae speaks? I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand the statement. I'm sorry. I want to respond to it. I don't understand.
I just read the "I'm over it" part.
Yeah, Sonia Bali, she's a casting coach. Okay, yeah, straight up. Olivia, yeah, I didn't like Corey and Olivia at all. I didn't believe in their relationship. Corey got on my nerves. I remember not liking Corey. Holy moly, this is actually an honest view of what it's like. I find it interesting. Yeah, I guess so. It's an honest view of what it's like after the show for these people when they become, social media influencers, see how it impacts their lives and what they end up doing on a day-to-day. So I guess, from that side of it, you can find that interesting. I personally don't, because I just don't care as much. I'm interested in them while they're on Love Island because of the environment that Love Island creates, the social experiment that Love Island is, the ability for us to kind of see people we don't know from Jack and kind of be able to analyze them based on their behavior, predict their behavior. It's a great social experiment. So beyond that, I typically don't really care unless I really connect with the character.
Which it is. They season 6 had a lot of fans follow them on social media, probably more than any of the previous seasons. And I think that's what made them want to do it. Because you even seen in the episode how they showed different clips of what those people post on social media. So it's pretty much for their followers that like to watch them, do their stuff. Miguel only usually posts workout videos. So seeing him going out to eat with Leah is probably great, for
real shit. Like I get that there are people who are genuinely interested in these people's daily lives. And if that's the case, you want to watch them on reality TV because it gives you insight into things that you typically don't see. You also get to see these interactions. Like every time Janae and Serena meet up, and they do their fake makeout thing, their little cute shit. For people that are really like into them and into their friendship, that's, I'm sure, heartwarming to see on a regular basis.
Definitely.
So I get it. I get the appeal. I just don't think it has the universal appeal. And personally,
not like the actual Love Island.
Yeah. Sonia Bali, I've never worked a 9-to-5 job. I've always been self-employed. Congratulations. First of all, I would like to get one to see how, no.
Don't do that. It don't feel good.
Nah,
I haven't worked. I've worked a few 9-to-5s, but I've also been in business for myself quite often. But even the business that I had for myself was more like a 8 to 8. So, but you make your own rules.
Amy says you don't need to break a bone to believe people say it's not a good experience. Yeah, no, for real. You straight. Water Baby Kenya, were you disappointed in Cache? She did her best. You know what I'm saying? She did her best. I feel, what was the other girl's name? Trina. One of them needed to decide for Cinco a lot. I almost called that boy Kinko. One of them needed to decide for Cinco a lot sooner instead of just letting him make the decision the entire time. But whatever. They waited too long to bring the show out. Yeah, if they had probably brought this out before season 7, because the interest, had already been building up for the year. Everybody's waiting for Love Island. So I thought that they were going to drop this before the new season.
Yeah.
But because I think it was a mistake. I guess I get the logic in dropping it after the new season because you're riding the wave of season 7 and how popular it was. But I just feel like maybe people like me who were just at the time Love Island starved after a year, I would have been more interested in it if it had came out before season 7.
I think it would be more interesting. I mean, like you said, if it came, like if they were doing a Beyond the Villa, but like right after season 7 ends, give them a couple of months, and then season 7's Beyond the Villa starts. So it's kind of like them getting acclimated to being out of the villa, like those first steps of becoming a social media influencer. I think that would be more interesting than a year later. How are they doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can feel that. Do you think contestants that apply for these shows are those that are scouted behave differently? Oh, okay, I get it. The people who apply versus the people who are scouted, do you think they behave differently? Shelly was scouted, Coulda applied.
I do believe I believe it's different. Man.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you're applying, you're actively seeking it out versus if you're scouted, it's like
you want to be, you want to be there if you applied.
Yeah, and if you're scouted, you could just be like, hey, this, you're just open to the experience and you want to go have a little fun, but this wasn't something you were thinking about or seeking. I can get that would be a different approach.
You would also have a bigger head. Like if you were scouted, now you're coming on the show like they want me here. You know what I mean? It gives you a sense of entitlement, I would think.
And I'm sure more were, but as far as the ones that I know were scouted, Shelly, as we just mentioned, Alondria also said that she was scouted, and Jeremiah. We know that Jeremiah was scouted. I imagine because of his profile that Ace was probably scouted because he was already big on TikTok.
Yeah,
I would guess if somebody else was scouted, I would guess it would be him. But yeah, I mean they definitely were seeking out, people, and they do definitely behave different. Butterfly Queen, you say I be chilling. Such a diplomatic answer. Long story short, Beyond the Villa sucks. Disappointing too, because they were probably the best season of Love Island. But these 4 storylines just ain't it. And I don't personally, I don't think they were the best season of Love Island. I really don't. I just think that it was just timing. Sometimes things just hit, and for whatever reason, last summer, and you can say the power of personality, Janae, Serena, and all of that, and Cordell, just the blend of those personalities together in that environment. That's when the show took off for the US. Like Love Island was already huge in the UK and actually started to kind of fall off in the UK. But as far as the US is concerned, it was, kind of trying to grow and build. And season 6 really blew it up. I just think it was more to do with time.
It was, out of the seasons I've seen, it's my favorite.
I respect it. All right, so we're moving on from Beyond the Villa. We got a couple more comments about it, but I mean, really, Beyond the Villa, to me, it is what it is. So the first thing that I want to bring to the table, because this is what we do here. So we talk about Beyond the Villa, and then we bring up things individually that we haven't talked to each other about. So I haven't broached this subject with Sean whatsoever. As I'm talking to y'all about it, this will be the first time that he hears about it as well, unless you just happen to be into it too, and we just never talked about it. But I would doubt that, because I think that this would be something we would both talk to each other about.
All right.
But yeah, so this show this show here, I want the image to come up before I start talking about it.
The same shit, G.
Hey, hold on. Have you ever watched Could Have Been House with Drewski?
I haven't. I've seen clips, but I've never watched the full episode.
It's fucking hilarious, bro. Like I I love dumb shit. I'm sorry. Like I laugh at dumb shit. I laugh
Nah,
at
I know. I definitely know.
I laugh at dumb shit. I laughed at Beavis and Butthead. I laugh at what was the other character? I laugh at a Family Guy. Like that kind of humor gets me. So like shit like this, I find it hilarious, especially during certain activities. It's just it's wonderful. Hey, with a little herbal essence, you know what I'm saying? It's wonderful, just mindless entertainment. If you just want to sit and laugh.
Yeah.
Anybody watching Could Have Been. Okay, so we got some people that are watching it. Amy says yes. Could Have Been Houses. It's fucking hilarious. Hey, I was thinking about reviewing it because that's the only thing right now that I'm actually looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? As far as stuff that comes out, I look forward to Pop the Balloon too. I watched that too. At first I didn't watch Pop the Balloon. It's funny because the Netflix version of Pop the Balloon was terrible, right? But it made me watch more of the original, Pop the Balloon. So since then, I've been watching it every week when it comes out, and sometimes that shit is absolutely like fall on the floor laughing, hilarious.
Really?
Yeah. But I understand there've been some issues with Pop the Balloon as far as like people talking about it, and it's not something for me that I feel like I could aptly review without clips. And if there's going to be an issue with clips, I don't see myself talking about Pop the Balloon without visual aid, because I'm like, so and so walked up to so and so and said this, and then they said this, and like, no, that sounds like a boring ass video. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can do that.
Got you.
I tried season 1 but couldn't get into it. You just got to be into stupid shit. Iris, I see your comment. I'm not putting it on the screen because I'm sure everybody else can see it anyway. But Iris, I see your comment. That's actually it's in the holster. That's coming up. So stay tuned. We're talking about that today. All right. So Could Have Been House. Stupid, right? They think Zeus. Think like just the dumbest TV you can find. So but I mean, you can look at the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of know what to expect.
Yeah.
It's great. And being that we grew up on shit like The Real World, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I personally appreciate a little fisticuffs in my reality TV.
Yeah.
I like it when niggas fight on reality TV. I'm sorry. Because like I like seeing cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? People get real delusional when like you talk shit to somebody and then nothing happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then people think that you can just keep doing that shit.
Yeah, it makes people.
Yeah. It's
you're more emboldened to say stuff when you don't think somebody gonna hit you in the face.
So I like seeing the shit come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing people in real time actually learn lessons. So let's look at the latest episode of Could Have Been House episode 2.
The same fucking shit, G. Same shit.
I'ma crash your ass. Let's go.
Woo! They pay that boy to work, but
for real.
He gave Buddy to work, man. It's pure ignorance, pure unadulterated ignorance, bro. It's
tripping. I told you ain't want this shit, man. What the wrong with you, bro? What the wrong with you, bro?
Hey, you see how he's kind of backing out the door.
Yeah, I seen security came and threw him out. Yeah. It's like nigga back up for you get your ass beat again.
Security come, he was like, yeah, come on, man. He's trying to get up out of there, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit don't even count. He ain't even throw his hands up or nothing. I ain't even want to do that shit, bro. You let people boost your head up, bitch. I'm gritting for real.
Or does anybody? What's great about the show, bro, is like he actively seeks out people who absolutely should not be on TV. Hey, these people have no business being seen by the masses. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, and it's genius. And there's actually there's also a very big there's a very big making the band element to this. where they
make them do stupid shit.
He trolls the contestants a lot. So background, I don't know if you watch any of the Could Have Been auditions, like when they go to different cities and they got people. So this is where these people come from for the most part, as far as I can tell. So these people are off the wall. They're auditioning for Coulda Been records, bro. Like so you already know what pool you're pulling from, and then he gets the absolute worst of the worst, puts them in the house together, and fucks with them. I mean, essentially. And, but the winner gets $50,000. So I mean, there's a real prize at the end.
Yeah,
they're literally fighting for $50,000. But he does. There's, like I said, there's a very big making the band element to it where he trolls the contestants quite frequently. You back up a little bit.
For real.
Does anybody know what the demerit board is? What's a demerit board?
It's when you give out rewards for.
Nigga, no, nigga. I'm asking her, not him.
All right. And see, another part of it, he has this thing of always ensuring there's a heavy stud presence on these shows. It's very strange. Like, he has this weird sexual obsession with studs, which I find disturbing yet hilarious.
It seems that there's a lot of dudes that do nowadays. I've been seeing that trend.
But this is like a thing for him. This whole fascination with studs.
Yeah.
Studs can't studs.
You won't just be eliminated from this house. You will be blackballed in the mother industry.
Studs can't studs. There will be no.
I think it's dumb as hell, dog. All right, so they absolutely, as we discussed, they absolutely encourage fighting. The dude that got his ass whooped earlier got sent home for getting his ass whooped.
They actually
he told him, like, so they had them tell the story of what happened of the fight, and he was like, so you got your ass, you literally got your ass knocked out of the competition. You're going home right now. Like, he sent him home for getting his ass whooped.
Wow.
There will be no friends in this shit. You beef with somebody, you gonna beef to the death.
To the end.
I ain't forgive a motherfucker since second grade, man.
Shit.
You don't forget beefs in here.
Step up, you can.
Hold on, Nick. All right, so
oh goodness.
One of the things he was doing, right? I told you he trolls everybody, right?
Yeah.
One thing he was doing to troll him was he had this Jamaican dude. There's this white Jamaican dude. I don't know if he's actually Jamaican or if he just does a really good Jamaican accent, but there's just a white Jamaican dude, and he's the only one allowed to smoke weed. So in the first episode, he had him standing outside the tent smoking weed while everybody else was standing there watching. Everybody's getting mad and whatnot. So this is like residual from that.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Y'all refer to him from now on as a Jamaican Dundada.
He ain't no damn Jamaican Dundada. Nigga talking about nigga.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So you can pretty much ensure, like, once people start arguing on this show, it's about to be a fight. Anytime people start arguing, it's about to be a fight.
Jamaican nigga. You white nigga.
Jamaicans can be white.
Badness a run.
Oh.
Straight. No shakiness. Badness a go on. No boy can't style me thing.
Fall back in line. Hey.
I don't know if dude is actually Jamaican or not, bro.
I don't know.
But I mean, like Drewski said, Jamaicans can be white.
Hold on. Yeah, well.
Hey,
Hey, hold on. I don't condone that type of energy. Let him go smoke. Let him go.
Watch this, dog. No, for real. Like, go back to episode 1 and watch this with us, dog.
I'm at to check it out.
Because I might start doing actual reviews of whole episodes of this, like moment by moment reviews, like making actual videos for this, recorded, edited videos. Because it's really the only thing right now that I'm truly enjoying watching. I'm laughing my ass off every time.
Yeah.
It's
cool.
cool.
He need to go smoke.
He need to go
That's
smoke.
all he needs, some weed.
We don't condone and promote fighting. Take that.
BTA, bro. Belt to ass.
Don't ask, all right, so that is my submission. Let's see. Butterfly, Drewski a fool. Season 1 was good. Couldn't believe Bambi. I didn't see season 1. I didn't see season 1. I did see Could Have Been Love. I didn't see the first season of Could Have Been House though. Amy says it's like a satire about multiple ignorant things in pop culture. It really is.
Hey, you skipped the one where she corrected you on her name.
I thought you were talking about something else. I do this every time.
Yeah.
I called her Iris.
Yeah.
My bad, Isis. Like I apologize sincerely. That's my bad. It's just Iris from Love Island. I think that's stuck in my head, but I'm gonna work on that because I do that too often. It's not cool.
Oh goodness.
It's not cool.
Yeah, you might need to look up more stuff about ISIS.
I concur. I also think that he actually likes studs.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've been seeing the trend. There's a lot of dudes out there that's just out there chasing studs for some reason.
Yeah, he did have Young M.A. on Could Have Been Love. He had her come. Yeah, he had her come on there and interrogate a couple of the studs that were vying for his heart.
What?
Could Have Been Love was foolish, dog. Hey, and them hoes was on there fighting, like just like these niggas. Yeah, fighting.
Oh goodness,
it was awesome.
That's crazy.
The girl with the face tattoo looks like Mickey the Barber. I don't know who that is.
Mickey the Barber. I think I have seen her on TikTok or something.
You know what, Sonya Barley? I think this might be a valid question in some ways. I guess it depends on the stud. How does the stud present themselves?
I mean, I don't think you can be gay because they still.
Because ultimately, you're still dealing with the same equipment.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if we're talking about,
as a stud, it's a. In my opinion, stud is more of a personality shift.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's not a physical shift. So, you know, if dudes just like tougher women, you know, I guess maybe short hair, tough women.
All right, what you got?
I read an article about Chuck E. Cheese being arrested. Have you heard about it?
Huh?
There was a Chuck E. Cheese in Florida where they came in and arrested full suit Chuck E. Cheese.
In the Chuck E. Cheese?
In
front of the kids and everything?
In front of the kids and everything. Oh, you can't see it because of the light. Yeah. Full uniform in front of the kids. They said parents were shocked. But what happened is that a lady attended a birthday party there. And when she left, she realized her credit card was missing and had been used at all kinds of places, right? And what she did was go from store to store where her credit card had been used and got video footage. Got the video footage from each store, and then noticed that it was the guy from Chuck E. Cheese. And but yeah, anyway, she tried to go up there to confront him, had the cops come up there with her, and he went and put on full Chuck E. Cheese, attire so he wouldn't be recognized. But one of the employees ratted him out, and so the cops still arrested him. But I don't know. My thing with this story, for one, I didn't know you could do that. Like every time my card has been used, I just canceled the card. I didn't go into full investigator mode. But yeah, she went full investigator mode, found this dude, and had him arrested at work. Crazy.
I mean,
I wish I could show you the picture. It should. I don't know if you can see it, or should I get closer? No, that ain't helping either.
I get the context.
Yeah. So, like I said, that was my thing. I didn't know you could do that much when somebody stole your credit card. I thought you just canceled it. But clearly you can go into full investigation and have him arrested, which he still had the card in his pocket when they arrested him.
Why are you stealing people's credit cards, nigga?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. You shouldn't have been doing that shit.
Nah.
Hey, man. Sometimes
But yeah.
you at work when they catch up to you, nigga. It's unfortunate.
You stole it at work. Was at work when they caught you. Still had the card on you. Hey, you wanted to get caught.
I mean, you definitely didn't do enough not to.
Yeah. But did you know that though? Like, I don't know if you've ever had your card like used, like, or stolen or whatever.
No, I've knock on wood. I've never. I've never had anything like physically stolen, like
really?
a card, anything like that. Like, nah. So
I've had people use my card, but I've always just canceled it. I actually just found out one of my business cards had been taken, and because I started getting stuff from Amazon at the business, and it was like I didn't order this, but come to find out they had been ordering stuff for over a year.
good times. Sonny Bali asks,
yes.
have you guys driven past sundown towns? I just
I've
found out
lived
about
in
them this
sundown
week.
towns.
What's that?
I said I've lived in sundown towns.
The last place you were, all right, so just for context, y'all, Sean lives out in East Texas. We're both from Oak Cliff, but he moved out to the country, so he out in the sticks, East Texas. So where did you live that was an actual sundown town?
It's a place called, well, they say it used to be a sundown town. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to qualify that right now. But Quitman, I lived right next to Quitman, and I mean, I dealt with some stuff out there. Some people not wanting to serve me and stuff like that. But I mean, I was also out there after sundown, daring anybody to say anything to me. But it's a few of them around here in East Texas.
Yeah, it's quite a few of them. Quite a few of them. Personally,
but I mean, you know, it's not as bad as some people think. Like they might not want you there, but 9 times out of 10, they're not finna say nothing to you. Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to be like a single female out in these towns.
Yeah, and this is off of a conversation that we had not that long ago. It's similar to a conversation we had not that long ago. We have different experiences. You're a 6 foot black
6
man.
foot even, yeah.
You're 6 foot even, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6'3". Typically, just on a day-to-day, not that we're necessarily intimidating figures, people just don't necessarily fuck with us.
Yeah,
just on a day-to-day. And then like I noticed it was a conversation we had, or a conversation I saw between somebody else where they were talking about. I remember I didn't realize until like later on as an adult just how different it was for a woman just to walk down the street at nighttime.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, we did have that conversation.
All the things that they have to think about just to go from A to B if it's dark outside. Like, for us, if the store is around the corner and you want to walk around the corner, you just walk around the corner.
Yeah, we don't even think twice about it sometimes.
It's not even really a thought.
Yeah.
But women have to be cautious of a lot of things. And I think that, you know, as far as your experience in that sundown town, and as far as I know, I haven't, you know, driven through a sundown town. I believe I was in a sundown town once when I was going, I don't remember where I was going, but I stopped somewhere and it seemed very 1950s. Like it felt like I was in the 50s, bro. Like all the stores looked like stores from the 50s. Everybody looked like they were from the 50s. You know what I'm saying? So it felt like somewhere where they don't see a whole lot of me. But I mean, just like with your experience, I didn't encounter any kind of racism directly.
Yeah.
But I just feel like for the most part, it may have to do with the fact that we're both men that are over 6 feet tall. And just in general, unless we're out at a club and people are drunk, people just don't tend to fuck with our archetype.
Yeah.
At least not in person. Like people say all kind of shit online.
Yeah.
People say all kind of shit online. But in person, it's usually a different story.
And I don't know, you know, me driving back and forth from the office, like I've driven through so many towns, and I know now, like I kind of know the spots not to stop. You know, you stop at that one gas station one time and you like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna stop here no more. You know what I mean? That's about the bulk that I get from these sundown towns.
Baby girl Dixon says, I live near sundown towns.
Mm-hmm. They're everywhere. They're everywhere.
Dixon County, Florida. Where is Dixon County? Is that up in the Panhandle? Is that in Florida, Bama, basically? I don't know what Dixie County is. That only county I know 2 counties in Florida. I know Dade County. and I know Duval, nigga. That's it.
From Pitbull.
Huh?
I said Pitbull and Rick Ross. Is that where you learn your counties in Florida from?
No, I mean I know Dade County from just all the Miami rappers that have ever existed. But I know Duval from football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Jacksonville Jaguars, and they got this whole Duval thing. And then I didn't realize that Lil Duval was called Lil Duval because he's from Duval. Like, it took me a minute to realize that. I just thought the nigga name was Duval.
I just know Pitbull used to talk about it all the time.
I've never listened to anything Pitbull did.
That's crazy. Everybody's listening to Pitbull. He was one of the hottest selling songs back in the early 2000s.
That's wonderful. I wasn't part of everybody. I'm sure I heard it inadvertently. I mean, I'm sure if I walked into a public space when Pitbull was popping, I heard Pitbull songs. But like right now, I couldn't name anything he ever did. I can't name a single Pitbull song. If I heard it, I might recognize
play on everything to this day.
Say what?
That song with him and Neo still plays everywhere today. It's crazy.
Yeah, Neo's another one I didn't pay particular attention to. Hey, I have a very eclectic musical palette. Like I listen to all kinds of genres and all kinds of artists, but people that I don't listen to, I just really don't listen to. I'm sorry. Let me go back a little bit. Amy says, "Facts. It's refreshing to hear a man actually be able to objectively analyze this." Yeah, it was news to me. Like it really like. I remember thinking about it for a few days. Honestly, like damn, like that's crazy. Like y'all can't just walk places without having to be, cautious of who's around you. Are they being weird? Like you got to think of all kind of shit just to move from A to B.
And I think that's why I know there was a trend for a while when there's so many women that's walking with their man and they're just clueless. But I guess that's really the only time that you can do that. Like if you're walking with your man that you know is going to protect you in any situation, now you can be free to just walk around and la-di-da look at stuff. And
that's cool. That's so cool. Just from a male perspective, that's cool to know that we can provide that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Definitely. To know that you can just be carefree and mindless, and we're the ones that are just watching, because that's the difference. Like when I'm walking on my own, I'm paying attention to where I'm going. Like I know what's around me because I'm just generally observant. But I'm way more like on guard if I'm with a significant other or my children.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, I'm way more. We get into protect mode. So then
you know how many kids I got. When I'm walking with my wife and kids, I'm nothing but security. Like that's all I am the whole time. We go to the mall or something. I ain't smiling. I'm not talking. I'm just
all them girls.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was saying from all ages, I be having to tell niggas like, hey, like she ain't that old, cuz.
Sonya Brother says she's 6 feet tall. She feels scared. Imagine if you're a small woman. Yeah. I said I never thought about it until somebody brought that to my attention. Thank you so much, John, for the super chat. Got a $4.99 super chat. John says, as fellow Aquarius, just wanted to show some love to y'all. I've been watching you for the last few weeks. I always appreciate your reviews. Thank you so much. I always appreciate your support, John. I know we've gone back and forth in the comments, joked a little bit. I remember seeing you a few times in the comments. So I definitely appreciate you and your interaction, and definitely thank you for the super chat, brother.
It's so cool meeting other Aquarius. I don't know if it's just being an Aquarius or what, but every time I see another Aquarius, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we automatically brothers.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's we're the fewest. You know what I'm saying? So
I've yet to meet an Aquarius that I didn't like. So
I don't think I have either. All right, so here I got something.
All right.
I got something, bro. So this goes back to what Isis brought up. And Isis, I will do my absolute best to never mispronounce excuse me, to never mispronounce your name again. My bad. But Isis brought up, there it is, King's Court. So in introducing this, and my bad, I was running late.
Eliminated. So there's definitely.
I was running late to this review or to this live, right? So there was one thing I didn't get to pull up. I wanted to pull up the names because I forget the name of one of the guys. So King's Court. Have you ever watched it, Sean?
I have not. I started the first episode, but I didn't finish it.
Okay, so you have seen episode 1 of this season.
I started it. I didn't make it that far. I got sidetracked.
All good. I'm pulling up the cast right now. So King's Court is it's a dating show where you got these 3 high profile single available bachelors who are living in this mansion, and they're dating all these different women. So they brought some women in episode 1. Some of them got to stay, some of them got eliminated, and so pretty much at the end of every episode somebody gets eliminated, and then we've also seen some new women be introduced to the fold. So the contestants, the male contestants, who all the women are vying for in this season are what's the brother's name? Okay, Carlos Boozer, former NBA player. I don't know if you remember him, Sean, but I watched him since his days at Duke. Very familiar with Carlos Boozer. Tyson Beckford, and then the wrestler, I don't remember his name. Hold on. Titus O'Neil. He must have came along after I stopped paying attention to wrestling.
I remember.
I probably stopped paying attention to wrestling when I was like 19.
I stopped paying attention way before then.
Yeah.
I think I was probably like 12, 13 or something like that.
And the only reason I was even paying attention at 19 is because at the time I was stationed in the UK. So this was after I gone off to the Navy and whatnot. I'm stationed in the UK, and a lot of the people that I was cool with, a lot of my dorm mates, we all had like these, pretty much had our own apartment. We just shared a bathroom in the suite or whatever. But a lot of my dorm mates were big time wrestling fans. So I go hang out with them. They watching wrestling, so I vicariously would end up watching some of it. Yeah. But after that I stopped paying attention. So I didn't know who Titus O'Neil was. But the reason I wanted to bring him up specifically is that he is my hero of the week as far as like men on these shows. Hold on, let me acknowledge this. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You didn't even have nothing to say. You just wanted to show love. I appreciate you. You ain't even say nothing. Just want to show love. That's real. I appreciate you. Hold on. Is my picture still good? Because it says my internet is tripping.
Yeah, I can still see.
Okay. I'm gonna talk for now because I think if I play the video, it may not be clear. I'm just gonna talk until my signal looks good again. Tyson Beckford, his grandpa, being on a dating show is a choice. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what's crazy? He's the oldest dude there, and he acts the youngest.
Really?
Yeah, he comes across as the youngest. He has the youngest energy, and he's the oldest dude there, like by a few years. Like he's the only one in his 50s. The other two are in their late 40s.
Wow.
I don't even Carlos Boozer, he might not even be in his late 40s. He might be like just like 42, 43, somewhere in that range. Yeah.
I know.
Okay, now we got another one. We got another one.
Okay.
She says, sending y'all love the reviews. You always keep it real. Hey, love right back at you. Thank you so much again for the super chat. It's the only way to keep it. All right, so he's my hero of the week, right? Like Titus is my hero of the week, and the reason he's my hero of the week is because coming from watching Love Island and seeing that weak, pathetic group of men, quote unquote,
sit
around, gossip, hate on another man, just be messy. It's just the absolute worst representation of how men are supposed to interact and act on this show. Anyway, like after seeing how Titus handled a certain situation in this episode was so refreshing.
Really?
It was so refreshing. All right, so this is a little back history on him specifically. In episode 1, I don't know how far you got, But I don't know if you recall, he was having a conversation. There was only one white lady there from my recollection. I can't recall another white woman being in the original group of women. But he was having a conversation with her, and in the conversation, he asked her straight up, because she's from the South. He asked her straight up, like, "Have you ever been with a black man before? You know, it could cause an issue. It could cause an issue with, you know, people in general. It could cause an issue with my family, with your family. Have you ever dealt with this before?" She lied initially and said that she had. Now, when she said it, it felt like she wasn't being, you know, honest.
Like it wasn't true.
Yeah, because she didn't give me the vibe of somebody who had been with black men. Number one, because of how she presented herself. I wish I had an image of her, but like she looked scary, bro. Like her hair was like pulled back as tight as possible, like to like in this like super tight ponytail, and she has like this. She has a very like, I'm just gonna say she has a strong face, so it's not the best. I don't think it's the best look, but and then on top of it, like she had this like bright red lipstick on, like very like, you know, she's a white lady, kind of pale skin. It just it didn't fit the type that would typically
going on.
Would typically date, you know, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see that as something that brothers would necessarily go for. I can't speak for our brothers. I'm not trying to. I don't presume to. But it just, to me, she didn't come across as somebody that really dealt with black men on that level. So later on in the episode, they're deciding, you know, who they want to continue with. So they have this elimination dinner where they bring certain women who they haven't made, you know, particular connections with. And she was one of the ones who attended the dinner. And at the dinner, you know, he pulls her aside and she does tell him, you know, honestly, I lied. You know, when I said that I've dated black men before, that was just because I felt pressure. Like she tried to make it like he came at her aggressively, and she felt like she had to answer that way in order to be. Yeah. I always got to find a way to be a victim in a situation. Like, come on, it was just a question. Like there was nothing aggressive about that. But she admitted to lying about having dated black men before, and they ended up eliminating her because, you know, ultimately she's just not a good match. Like she wasn't. I don't know why she was casted to the show in the first place, other than to be cannon fodder. But another participant in that elimination dinner was this lady here, and I ain't gonna be too rude, bro. But she's been working my nerves since episode 1. So did you see a lot of her in episode 1?
Nah, not really. Like I said, I barely saw anything.
Right,
I started it and immediately got sidetracked. I got sidetracked because I didn't know Tyson Bedford was mixed, and everybody started treating me crazy for not knowing Tyson Bedford was mixed.
Mixed?
See, you didn't know either, did you?
Mixed with what?
He half Asian.
Really?
You see, that's what I was trying to say. I said back in the day, nobody ever said anything about him being mixed. And everybody was like, why did you think his eyes look like that? Like, I wasn't looking at the nigga eyes. Like, what are you talking about?
Let's be careful with the eye conversation.
No.
So have you seen his parents?
I haven't. I had not. I tried looking up stuff and I couldn't. I mean, it said that he was mixed, but I didn't know. I think it's something people just found out. But my wife and her friends was treating me like I was crazy for not knowing that.
I guess I'm crazy. I mean, I don't know why I would know that, but
yeah,
I guess I'm crazy too. But yeah,
back in the day, he was just a model that every female liked. So I don't know.
Cool. All right. So Tyson Becker's mixed. So this lady was also at the elimination dinner, and she's a little big haired girl from Lil M. From Lil M.
Lil M.
Yeah.
Like
Lil M.
Okay.
Straight up.
She do look like the people I've seen in Lil M though.
I can definitely see her in Lil M.
Yeah.
For sure. So she's at the elimination dinner because she was one of Carlos's dates, right? And on his date, he went out and did some shit where there was some animals around, like they had little baby goats jumping up on him while they did yoga. It was really cute. And then he took them to like this petting zoo or whatever. And she was complaining the whole time. She didn't like the goats jumping on her. She didn't like the smell of the petting zoo. So like she's not a good fit. You know what I'm saying? Like it just wasn't a good vibe. So when he brought her to the elimination dinner, I was thinking, oh yeah, she out of there. Like, she going home. I thought she was going home. I thought that the lady that lied about dating black dudes was going home. I thought it was a done deal. For whatever reason, he kept her. I thought it was weird when he kept her because I didn't see a connection. And it was obvious going into episode 2 that there indeed is no connection between her and Carlos Boozer. So this is like a common thread throughout this episode. God, I was hoping that my bars would go up, but it still says my connection's unstable. I'm gonna try to play the video. Hopefully, it doesn't stall. And I don't know. It may look clean to us and then kind of stall on the replay. So if it does stall, I may not notice it live. So we'll see.
I didn't get eliminated, so there's definitely, a chance. I do, but if you're
there was no chance. So her name is Lexi. I kept saying this lady because I honestly forgot her name. All right, so Lexi was noticing throughout the episode and also in last episode that Carlos Boozer is spending a lot of his time with one particular contestant named Janae, and this is who he's sitting with here in this scene. And it's obvious, like he has a connection with Janae. That's the one that he was instantly into. Like when he came in, I don't know if you saw this part. It was at the beginning of the episode, but when he came in, they locked eyes and it was instant. He was like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? So they connected immediately, and he's been spending a lot of time with her.
Always with Janae, we can't really play each other out.
You know what? My bad. I'm being rude. You want anything?
No.
Can I eat the rest of it?
No.
Okay.
So she over there with her arms folded while he's chilling. You know what I'm saying? Sharing food with Janae and whatnot. So she's feeling that there's nothing there. Instead of talking to him about it, this is the first conversation that we see her have with somebody else about that, and it's with our good brother Titus, and the way he handles this conversation, bro. I'm coming from having to watch this season of Love Island with, like I said, with that weak group of men. Spending all of their time and energy worrying about what another nigga doing. To see Titus handle this so perfectly, brother, it warmed my heart. And that's why he's my reality TV hero of the week. If this plays. Okay, apparently it's not gonna play.
I'm being rude. You want anything?
No.
Can I eat the rest of it?
No.
Okay.
All right, I'm doing this for copyright purposes. That's why I keep making sure it stops and doesn't go over 10 seconds. But here we go.
When y'all are dating, if you're gonna isolate yourself, then you pretty much have made your choice.
So who isolated themselves?
Carlos isolates himself, and we all
You need
said
to talk
that.
that over with Carlos. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Boom, bruh. Go talk to Carlos, nigga. Why are you talking to me about Carlos?
That's real.
I'm saying, bro, like the perfect answer.
Yeah.
And like I said, with Love Island, it wouldn't even. I could almost forgive them a little bit if they were talking to the females about another dude, but that's dirty macking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't respect that. But they were talking amongst each other about the shit, which is even weirder.
Yeah.
But at least with dirty macking, you can kind of see like, okay, this the only way you think you can pull. It's not respectable, but at least I understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like doing it amongst each other was just weird as hell. But bro, go talk to Carlos. That warmed my heart.
Straight up. He said it straight up too.
Yeah, it was instant. Like there was no hesitation.
He was confused, like, wait, who?
Like this conversation isn't about me. Go talk to Carlos.
Yeah.
Let's continue with good brother Titus.
Everybody should really mix and mingle and get to know each other.
So you don't think I've been mixing and mingling with everybody?
I actually think you have.
All right, so again, you're talking to me and you're addressing stuff about him. Come on down.
Bruh. He doesn't let her do it.
Yeah.
At all. Like he shuts it down immediately. Like because even for the optics of sitting there letting her talk shit about Carlos, he's not gonna have that on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where Carlos goes back and she was sitting there talking shit about me and say, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he shut it down completely.
I'm not even gonna let you start the conversation.
That's the difference between young niggas and old niggas though.
Bro, that's the difference. Nah, that's the difference between real niggas and fake niggas, bro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
They ain't got nothing to do with young and old. I know young niggas who keeps it real, nigga. I know young niggas who don't stand for the bullshit. I know young niggas who know better than to get involved in dumb shit and dumb conversations. Now, a lot of that does come with maturity and just experience and shit like that. But to me, this is just Titus is just a real one, bro. But this here, the end of this conversation was absolutely hilarious.
Come on down.
Yeah, how are you all?
I'm doing great. If you don't mind, I'm gonna talk to her.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to talk to Carlos because you got some issues with Carlos.
Go find Carlos.
Oh goodness, no, that's real.
He told her to go find Carlos. So she goes and finds Carlos, and Carlos is like, "I bet, I ain't been spending time with you. I've been spending all my time with Janae. What you got? What do you want me to know about you?" And she literally stands there and says, "Well, I just kind of let people figure it out. I'm a closed book." She says nothing, bro. Like the conversation goes nowhere. He's standing there looking awkward. She's standing there looking awkward, and then he's like, "All right, well, I guess we'll talk later," and walks off. And she just watches him walk off, bro. Like it was pathetic. So she gets sent home, naturally. But before she got sent home, after this, so you see clearly, like she's been clocking every time he goes off and talks to Janae, she notices. He's spending all this time with Janae. He seems to really be into Janae. He's not spending that time with me. I was at the elimination dinner. It's clear to her that he doesn't have a connection with her and he has a connection with Janae.
Yeah.
So instead of focusing her attentions on Titus or trying to see what Tyson Beck was talking about, she decides to start looking up shit about Carlos Boozer's past. Goes and talks to another girl about some shit that she found in view and in earshot of Janae, who is getting to know Carlos, so that she can hear, oh, he cheated in his marriages, like he was unfaithful in his marriages.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying? Bringing up shit from years ago that he did, and of course she hears it. Janae hears it. We get a little clip of her talking to the camera by herself, talking about she's been through some things in past relationships that it took her a long time to get over. So she doesn't, want to get involved with somebody who could potentially do that to her. So then she has to have a conversation with Carlos. And so he ends up pulling Lexi, this little big haired girl from Lil M. Mm-hmm. He pulls her to the side and just like, hey, if you have questions about me, about my past, holler at me. Now, why are you talking to another female about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, talking to me, you're being messy. Like it's messy, it's immature. And he says this is before they even get to the dinner where they, actually tell them you're eliminated, you can stay, whatever the case. He tells her straight up, it's not gonna be with me. Good luck getting to know the other guys, but just right here, right now, it's not gonna be with me. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? And so she then gets in her feelings. She goes off, starts packing her shit. She doesn't even want to go to the elimination dinner. You know what I'm saying? She's like, all these men are old and bald, and she basically self-eliminates. So King's Court has actually been very entertaining, and a lot of it for me, like I said, is just seeing how these dudes are handling certain situations, especially juxtaposed to what we just watched with Love Island. And I appreciated this from Titus. Just a perfect execution of the curve.
I'm gonna have to get into it.
I kind of spoiled the first couple episodes for you with talking about that, but
nah, it's cool. I still I'm gonna watch regardless. See how it goes.
Yeah, Amy, he absolutely gagged her. And I do agree. I think she's obsessed with him.
And I just don't understand just doing all the stuff behind his back instead of just talking to him.
I don't understand not just moving on when you can tell he's not feeling you. Like obviously he was into other people, and if he doesn't see it for you, why are you trying to force the issue? You know what I'm saying? Okay, here's an interesting question. What has y'all's experience with religion been like? Okay. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
That's a long question. I've had a lot of experiences with religion.
So are you? Is this you officially going first?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. No, you should go first because I'm not sure how to answer.
Okay. So my personal experience with religion, I come from a Christian family. Both of my grandparents on my mother's side were pastors. It's funny, like after they divorced, years before I was born, They both, you know, went their separate ways and somehow both ended up in ministry. But my grandmother ended up pastoring a church in Hannibal, Missouri, and I would go visit her every summer, and actually lived with her for a year in middle school. The year after we went to school together in Trinity, right? So that would have been 8th grade for me. I spent 8th grade in Hannibal, Missouri with my grandmother. So my experience with religion has been very personal because I've had a lot of pastors really close to me. My grandmother had 12 siblings, and 5 of her brothers were pastors. Well, now 6 of her brothers were pastors. So my aunt is a pastor in United Methodist Church. She's recently been promoted to some high up position in administration. So she is over multiple churches now. So yeah, it's been a very personal experience. Obviously I still hold that faith myself. I used to think that I didn't go through enough, and then, you know, it's funny when you start thinking about that or wishing for that, life will bring it to you. So I ended up, you know, going through a lot of it, you know, of my own doing, to kind of, I guess, complete my journey, because I just kind of felt like coming up in the family I came up in, I was very sheltered from a lot of things. Um, I did have my father's side, which kind of provided some balance, because while my mother's side was very, you know, put together and whatnot, my father's side was completely unhinged. And even though I never had a relationship with my father, because he was in and out of prison my entire life, I did, you know, have a relationship with his mother, some of my cousins over there, and they pretty much, a lot of them had a lot of the same issues that my dad had. So that exposed me to the other side, so to speak. But I never really strayed too far away from my faith. I'm still a Christian. I am very open to other thoughts and other belief systems, because I believe that God is too compassionate to shut people out because of where they come from or what they were exposed to. I think the family that you grow up in has such an influence on who you become as a person and what you actually believe, that I don't see the God that I know, that I have a personal relationship with, setting up a system to where those who come up in a certain environment or come up around certain beliefs can't have access to them. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't vibe for me. And since there is so much lost in translation, since there is so much debate about what should or shouldn't even be included in the Bible, there's so many questions that we have. My faith is more based on my personal experience with God, and what I feel in my spirit, than with anything I've read or learned or heard. So that's my long-winded short answer as far as my personal personal experience with religion. Very much a Christian, but very much open and respectful of every belief system. And I just think that we don't have it all figured out. So I don't think I have all the answers, and I don't think I ever will. And I think that's fine. I think as long as whatever you believe in is causing the world around you and the people around you to be better, causing you to be better, to help people to not hurt anyone, um, then I'm all for it. But all right, go ahead, Sean.
Well, I grew up, my father, he pastored at a few different churches. I grew up going to church every Sunday. I went to private schools my whole entire life. I've studied a bunch of different Bible types, from the Catholic Bible to the Lutheran Bible to just the regular King James Bible. I've read them both. I read them all through and through. I've studied a lot throughout the years, and I've tried to strengthen my faith up until about the age of 25. And at that point, I started studying about more gods than just the one God I was raised on. And so, yeah, now I know a lot about gods and goddesses and different religions and all that. I have Baron Samedi tattooed on my back. I also have Anubis tattooed on my back. Uh, some of the guys that I feel closer to, know a lot about I think Loa is how you pronounce them, the African gods. It's just it's different for me. I read the Bible and see how it can be used for evil, which made me stray away from it. And I mean, I've read the book of Enoch. I've read the book of Thomas, Jesus' brother. I know I've read a lot of books that lead me to believe the way that I do. I believe in a lot of gods. I mean, even that's why I like Isis Blue's name. Like Isis is one of my favorite goddesses out of all of them. So that's where I'm at with it. I wouldn't call myself a Christian, but I wouldn't call myself anything as far as religion goes.
Yeah, and then this again, we highlighted, every time we have this, one of the beautiful things about us doing this together is it creates an opportunity for us to talk more. We are both very much we go 6 months, 9 months, you know what I'm saying, with no conversation easily, you know what I'm saying, like that, let alone seeing each other. So this, gives us more opportunity to converse and kind of, get to know each other. A lot of the stuff he said, I think I've heard before, but I'm ignorant to most of it. I'll be honest with you. We are very different.
I tried to tell you a few times.
yeah, like we're very different in a lot of ways. So I don't know a whole lot about what you were just talking about, like all the names you named. I don't really know a whole lot about any of them. I don't. But I mean, I okay.
Yeah, same difference,
Yeah. And then I also know a lot about his past, his upbringing. I know he said his father was a pastor. I know his dad.
Yeah, yeah.
Stop right there.
My dad did. You kind of know me, but
you know his dad, then a lot of shit makes sense.
Yeah. Shout out to my dad. I still love you though.
Me too. Shout out. Shout out to the big homie. Yeah. Shout out to the OG. Hey, we both neither one of us comes from a perfect background. Like I said, I talk about my issues with my father all the time. Ironically, my father reached out maybe about a week ago, and
real,
yeah. So I mean, first of all, whenever he does reach out, it's the initial feeling I have is relief. Like, okay, he's still alive. You know what I mean? Not real shit. Like sometimes, like when it's been years, like I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's cool to know that he's still living. He reached out, wanted me to give him a call, and I've been going back and forth about it, honestly, because I don't have anything against my. Damn, bro.
You good, bro?
Okay. I don't have anything against my father. I really don't. And it's not that I don't want a relationship with him. It's just that at this point, we've been down this road so many times, and it always leads to the same place.
Yeah.
I don't have the energy to give. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna have a relationship with him, a lot of the effort is gonna have to come from him.
Yeah.
And that's just where I'm at with it. And it's no animosity. I love my dad. I understand a lot of his issues. One thing he did for me that I really appreciate, after I, was grown, had kids and whatnot, one of the times that we did see each other, he wrote me a very long letter and explained what went wrong with him and my mom. He explained some things about his childhood, some things that he went through that led to some of the issues that he had. Some of the issues with violence was that he grew up watching his dad beat my grandmother to the point where one time he had to beat his dad's ass. They grown up. My grandfather was abusing my grandmother. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'm oversharing right now, but this is real shit, right?
Yeah.
My dad walked in, had to whip his own father's ass. I don't know what that does to somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And whatever else he had seen going up to that point, and also the environment they were in, the neighborhood they were in wasn't great. around a lot of violence, crime, drugs. So I understand my dad. I understand why he has the issues that he has. So I'm not mad at him.
Yeah.
But I haven't reached out.
Yeah, I understand.
I haven't reached out, and it's just because I know that it's going to be the same conversation that we have every 5 years, or however long it takes between talking to each other, and nothing's going to come of it. So I don't want to open that door.
It's the same old back and forth.
Yeah. So neither one of us comes from perfect backgrounds. We each have our own individual issues with our fathers. Yeah. Everybody got a story.
Yeah,
But, Sonia Barley asked, "Do I have children?" Hold on, let me address a couple of these. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know how far back we were.
Yeah, it's been a while. I see something about Jesse Wu's father. I don't know anything about that, so I ain't gonna speak on it. Yeah, that's a lot of times. The dad's side is crazy.
Yeah, it's the opposite for me. My mama's side of the family is crazy, which is the side that I was raised on. So, but what I meant.
Baby girl Dixon, love this. I definitely don't think my creator has a one-way policy for getting to our heaven. I understand. I definitely understand that thought process because there's so many intangibles. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that are outside of people's control that just because you're born into this family, the burden should be on the parents to build relationships with their children, sending peace and love. Appreciate you, Sonia. I be chilling. Do you have siblings? I do. Okay. On my dad's side, I don't know how many. I know I have a sister in the Philippines that was the reason my mom and dad divorced. He was stationed over there. You put two and two together. Actually, no, she wasn't the reason. There were a lot of other issues. My dad was doing a lot of shit he wasn't supposed to, but that didn't help. I know I have a sister in the Philippines. I know of one of my brothers here in the States. We aren't close. I've met another potential sister. I don't know how many siblings I have from my father, but on my mom's side, she remarried when I was 8 or 9. No, she remarried when I was 8. So I have two little brothers from my mom and stepdad's marriage. They're still together, been together for eons. So I do have two little brothers that I really claim as my siblings because I have no relationship with my dad's kids, and I don't look at my brothers as half brothers and no shit like that either. Those are my brothers. They came from the same woman. Like those are my brothers. Those are my blood full brothers. I don't give a fuck about none of that half shit. So shout out Nick and John. Love y'all boys.
I just realized you just like me, huh?
What's that?
Like technically we don't have anybody that's our same blood. Like
no. We're the only combination of our two parents. Yeah. So in some ways we're only child. Yeah.
Even though we got a lot of siblings, we're still just that one the only one from that combination.
Yeah.
I think it's cool.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
Obviously, based on the rest of the evidence that's been collected over time. All right. Nate Clip says my dad was like that. Yeah, I mean, a lot of us have a very similar experience.
Facts.
All right, so we're gonna answer this question from Sonia Barley. Sean, I don't know if you had anything else. We're at 1 hour and 23 minutes, so we ain't gonna. Did you have anything that you wanted to get to?
No, I don't have to.
If you feel like it's something
okay. I was gonna talk about. We had a lot of crazy deaths this week with Malcolm and Ozzy and Hulk, but I really wanted to because I'm gonna be honest. When I first heard about it, like I said, I used to watch wrestling, and Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, Junkyard Dog, like that was my ish back in the day, and but then Hulk Hogan came out and said some crazy stuff, You know what I mean? And so, but it's still, I don't know why it put me at mixed emotions, but I don't feel right with those mixed emotions. You know what I mean?
What
Like
you
with him
mean?
being such a big part of my younger life and then messing it all up in my older life. Does that make sense?
So what? Like you feel like your childhood has been
I
stolen
mean,
from
yeah, no,
you?
I just feel like I should be sad, but I feel like I shouldn't be sad at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, look, on a human level, anytime somebody loses their life, for the most part, you know what I mean? At
Yeah.
least, at least, at least for the people that love them. You know, even if you
Mhm.
don't like them individually, they're leaving somebody behind that he has children, they lost a father. So from a human perspective, we can feel sympathy for that. But yeah, once you tell me how you feel about me and my people,
Yeah.
I pretty much don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't
And
if you don't if you
I think that's
don't
where I'm at.
yeah, because I love everybody, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like one thing we don't stand for no kind of discrimination, no kind of hate. Love everybody. But
Thanks.
if you establish that you have a problem with me because of the color of my skin, or not necessarily color, because I'm a yellow ass nigga, but because of the fact that I'm a black man.
Yeah. You the ones they let slide a little more.
Nah, no, they don't. No, they don't. My features are too strong. You know what I'm saying? I need softer features in order to get that kind of treatment. But
Uh,
but yeah, like once that's been established, I don't really give a fuck. But yeah, so I don't, yeah, whatever. R.I.P. You know. Now Theo, that hurt. Theo hurt.
yeah, yeah.
Theo
That
hurt.
was crazy. That was real crazy.
Theo
And all
hurt.
of a sudden it came out of nowhere.
Yeah. So I ain't got really too much else to say about that, man. I mean, obviously, I love the Cosby Show. Still one of my favorite shows. I love Different World. I think that's an underrated show. I think
Yeah, I love the different world.
man, Dwayne Wade getting Whitney back. It's one of the greatest moments in TV history, dog. Baby, please. Come
Yeah,
on,
for real.
hey, Baby, please was classic.
Oh man.
But all right, is that all you have for that? Did you have some shit to say about Ozzy? I mean, I've heard the music.
I mean that Ozzy was sad too, but not to lie, like I literally like every time I saw Ozzy's picture, I thought he died. So I wasn't
Yeah,
shocked, but like
yeah,
you know, he ain't been on the up and up for a while.
yeah. That
So
that one didn't necessarily take people by surprise.
yeah, yeah. So
But
it's still
hey,
sad. I mean,
appreciate y'all. We've consistently had at least 40 of y'all in here, and I appreciate all 40 of y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the number, it's about the quality and the interaction and the conversation. And you guys have kept this conversation going. I hope you've enjoyed the conversation, and I hope we can continue to have these conversations and maybe get something out of them. You know, a lot of this is entertainment and it's fun, but if we can start having, productive conversations, even unpacking some childhood shit, maybe just
yeah.
having some conversations about life in general that could maybe shed light
Mhm.
on things for other people, or just kind of move things in a positive direction, then that's a good thing.
Could
But
be a
if you
healing
don't have
session
any,
for everybody.
say what?
Said it could be a healing session for everybody.
Yeah,
Hey, you
me
know
and
what?
my
Wait,
me
before we
me
go, I didn't understand this comment. Of course Sean loves ISIS is a hooder rat. What does that mean?
wait,
From
JoJo.
JoJo.
Of course, Sean Love ISIS is a hooder rat. I
I don't
mean,
even
he's
know
saying,
what
of
that
course,
means.
it makes sense. I don't know nothing, but I don't know nothing about is it the goddess
The
Isis?
goddess ISIS, yeah.
Yeah, so you gotta give me some
I don't know. I
context.
don't know what that and hooder have to do with each other.
I mean, you're never gonna live down being a hooder rat.
Nah, I won't. I won't.
That was
They're gonna make sure I remember that. Even when I
yeah,
forget who Hood is.
yeah. You're not gonna live that down, and nor should you, because that was ridiculous. That's one of the more ridiculous things you've ever done. But for me and my strangely opposite best friend, thank y'all for joining us. Love to y'all, and we'll see you in the next one. Let me
Thank you.
remove this. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta tell me about this ISIS, man. Like, what is it about her?
Oh, is ISIS is Egyptian and Hood is Palestinian. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm leaving with 3, plus I made about a G, cause I made them tip me.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.